Welcome, my name's Dr. Jason W. Morrison and I'm a theologist from New South Wales, Australia. Psychologists help people with themselves and other people, and theologists help people with themselves and God. Romans 4 and verse 14. And my trial, which was in my flesh, you did not despise or reject, but you received me as an angel of God, even as Christ Jesus. So the Galatians, even in that ancient time, were compassionate towards Paul, even after all his report of being a murderer of Christians and everything, towards his infirmity, and they helped him, they assisted him in whatever they could to feel comfortable with his problem. Verse 15. What then was the blessing you enjoyed, which was Christ crucified and his finished work? For I bear you witness that, if possible, you would have plucked out your eyes and given them to me. So there must have been something wrong with Paul's sight, because we see that by him saying, you would have plucked out your eyes and given them to me. Have I therefore become your enemy, because I tell you the truth, which was Jesus Christ and him crucified, Christ's finished work? Verse 17. They, being the legalists or the people that think you need to do or not do something to make God happy or stop him from being sad, they zealously court you. Now I want, if you're a Jehovah's Witness and you're listening to this, just look for a minute. Just stop and think for a minute. The governing body zealously courts, right? Courts these Jehovah's Witness followers. But the Jehovah's Witness followers won't open their eyes up or their minds up far enough to see that the lies and the deceitfulness behind what they teach. Yes, it's all good on the surface. It's be kind and have manners and trust and respect and loyalty and this and that. But at the end of the day, if it's just legalism, following an organisation, it's in vain. They zealously court you. Are you zealously courted by some kind of religious leader or man? Because you shouldn't be. Because Paul says they zealously court you in Galatians 4:17, but for no good. It just ends up in no good. And that's what's happening in the Jehovah's Witness movement, and any other religion for that matter, be it Pentecostal, evangelical, whatever banner it's under. If men are zealously courting you with a legalistic doctrine, it will end in no good. They want to exclude you. Now, what did they want to exclude them from? The finished work of Christ, that you may be zealous for them. They wanted to take, this is a classic identification of the governing body of the Jehovah's Witnesses. They want to exclude you that you may be zealous for them. Bugger them, and everything they stand for. Just live your life on the finished work of Christ. That's the whole argument of Romans and Galatians. But it is good to be zealous in a good thing always. So he's saying, be zealous for the finished work of Christ always. Not just, don't be tossed to and fro by these legalists that are coming along, zealously courting you. And, don't jump from one side of the fence to the other. Be zealous for a good thing always, and that is to believe in the finished work of Christ and to get out and live your life. Fishing, reading. Maybe it is doing things for God. That's okay. Cycling, motorbike riding. Oh, there's so many things you can do. Sports. My little children, verse 19, for whom I labour again in birth pangs until Christ is formed in you. I would like to be present with you now and to change my tone, for I have doubts about you. So Paul had doubts that they were going to be able to continue in the freedom of the finished work of Christ. So they were bewitched. And he was very concerned about that it wouldn't continue. In verse 21 of chapter 4 of Galatians, he says, "Tell me, you who desire to be under the law, do you not hear the law?" Now, and that's what I'm going to finish here with by asking you. If you desire to be under law, do you hear the law? And we'll answer that question in the next talk in verse 22 of Galatians 4. Thank you for listening. Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watch it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching, and bye for now.